Katie?
I would agree with that. The personal responsibility is also an issue, but I think that we've also flipped in our culture the definition of things and consequences for actions. So, for example, the anti-bullying movement. Everyone hates bullying, but when you look at these no-tolerance policies that punish everyone rather than just the person who's at fault, it creates this culture of everyone feeling like they're doing something wrong, but at the same time, no one's held accountable for the actions that they're taking. And so that happens in our schools, and it also happens with our parents. You know, a lot of people don't have two parents in their home, and that has been a big shift that we've seen since the 50s and 60s as well, leaving kids at home after school, doing what they want to, and having no consequences for their actions. Taking hard-earned money from one person and giving it to another person is equal opportunity in the least, where that is completely wrong.
And when we
you can't take money you cannot take money from one person and give it to another and say that's equal opportunity. It hasn't worked that way. We've seen it not work throughout history. Americans pay more to the government every year than they spend in food, housing, clothing, all of their necessities. You pay more to the government every year than you pay for your own personal. Too, on the incentive part, and if you want to talk about disincentivizing people to work, we can look directly at Obamacare. When you're not going to pay doctors what they deserve, you have liberals writing entire articles about why doctors are just whining because they're not getting paid enough. Well, guess what? Now 6 out of 10 doctors are retiring early because they're not going to get paid enough, and it's not worth it to go into that industry anymore.
By the way, I love the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Or they're doing concierge service. Right?
Well, that's the way to go, but guess what that does? That makes it completely unfair because only the people who can afford it are going to get good health care, and it's going to create a
the best doctors are moving away. We got to take a